Hello everyone, I'm Steven from the Dyspraxia System, and today I'm going to talk about pressure, and specifically the pressure to study and finish college and high school, all that. We are in our second year of a bachelor for chemistry, although we are going to drop that because it's way too much for us. But we feel a certain pressure that I'm sure a lot of people can relate to for us to continue studying, which makes it hard to drop out right now, and we might be waiting to drop out till the end of the school year, which would take a toll on us. But we don't know if dropping out now would give us more trauma than dropping out later or not. So we're just kind of gambling right now. I'm uncertain of what exactly is the safest way to go about it. But anyway, people who come from families or are raised in families where everyone has gotten a college degree, university degree, probably feel this pressure a bit more than people who come from a family or are getting raised right now in a family where people have gotten lower degrees. Not that I'm saying that that's wrong or anything. You should do whatever you want, but it's probably the case. But it's all what we can see from our own experience with our Loki's lover's experience, who comes from a family where they're lower educated than our family. So yeah, the pressure is way less than with us, because everyone in our family has gotten university degrees. They're all working. Well, all except one. Our sibling is still studying, although they do already have bachelor's degrees. But yeah, everyone has gotten degrees. So obviously we feel pressured to get a degree too, because otherwise we would just be, we wouldn't fit in. We wouldn't fit in our family. They would probably, we did not plan this video very well. But yeah, we have a pressure of succeeding educational-wise. And we've always had that. We are always expected to finish high school, to get a degree after that. And now we're realizing we might not. And that puts a lot of pressure. Especially because we have talked about this worry a little bit to our parents, even though our parents are also part of our abusers. So yeah, they think that because we finished high school, we barely finished high school, we can now do college, we can now do university, which isn't the case. First of all, high school and university are completely different, probably everywhere. In each country, they're probably way different in each country, because expectations are different, The amount of things you need to know is different. There's just a lot more pressure in university than in high school, or at least in the amount of facts that you need to remember to actually pass. Because in high school, it doesn't matter if you fail a few tests, or at least in where we live. It doesn't matter if you fail a few tests, as long as the grade overall during the year at the end is a passing grade combined. It's fine. But in university, you have to finish it. You have to pass every single class in order to get your degree. Yeah, it's way more pressure, and there's a way more stuff that you need to know, and a way more at once. So yeah, for some reason our parents just want to believe that we can do it because we did high school, which is completely wrong. We literally had a new split because of university. But alright, we'll prove them wrong probably this year, because I'm pretty sure we failed most of our classes that we did tests for, even though we haven't gotten those tests back yet. But yeah, maybe we can get them to see that we can't actually get university. But yeah, there is a real pressure, especially with everyone in society relying on, like, you need to get a good job, you need to have a good salary, you need to work full time, because otherwise, you're not worth much. That's bullcrap. It doesn't matter if you work full time or part time, or if you don't work at all. It shouldn't. It doesn't define your worth. So why is the pressure there to work full time? And besides, even if you don't get a degree in university, you can still work. If you're happy not having a degree and working the job you can do with that, go ahead. Who is anyone to stop you from doing that? We want to work. We just want to work part time. Honestly, we probably wouldn't mind not working, but we do feel the pressure of getting, or at least earning some money, because we do need money. So yeah, that's another pressure thing. But like I said, a lot of families put pressure on their kids for succeeding in academics. But that pressure shouldn't be there. You shouldn't pressure your kids or your brothers or sisters or non-binary siblings, or your grandkids or whatever. You shouldn't pressure anyone into trying to succeed in something that they can't even really succeed in, or that literally takes all of their energy to succeed in. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't fucking do that. Make them feel comfortable to tell you that they can't do this. Listen to them. Brainstorm with them about alternatives that they can do, but let them decide whether or not they think it's worth it, whether or not they can actually do this, whether or not they even can do the job that the degree is for. Let them decide that for themselves. Don't decide that for them. Simply because you think, oh, you could do that, so you can do this. No, that's not how it works. They're two completely different things. Yeah. I mean, even agreed that we couldn't do the highest way of high school education, because it's in the Netherlands, it's like in different levels. They agreed we couldn't do the highest level. So why can't we do university, even though it's on a higher level than high school? I don't know. I don't know what everyone has to do. But yeah, just don't compare things to other things which you might think are similar, because they're not similar. High school and university are two completely different things. And even if you can't make it for high school, that's fine too. Literally do what you are capable of doing and do what you want to do. If you think, oh, this high school or this university degree will take a lot of energy out of me, might leave me completely drained, but it's worth it, because then I can do the job that I want, and I am actually able to do that job. Go for it, but make that decision wise, and don't let anyone stop you from doing what's right for you. Your mental health, your physical health should always come first, not the expectations that people have around you. And I know that's hard, because like I said, we're in the middle of that struggle. We know what we can do and can't do. now we just have to find a way to make the people around us know about our limits, which they probably won't like, and we'll probably get trouble because of that. But that's fine, we can deal with that. We'll figure a way out of it somehow. But yeah, just try to do what you are able to do and try not to let people pressure you. Just because your sibling did it, or your parents did it, or whoever you look up to around you did it, doesn't mean that you can do it. You're two different people. Shouldn't matter. They shouldn't love you any less just because you can't do something that they did. They should love you where you are, not for whether or not you can finish university or high school. But yeah, hopefully this made a bit of sense. And most of the time the one that just rambles on. Sorry about that. But yeah, we just need to get this out of our system a little bit. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or whatever, leave them down below in the comments. If you want to follow us on social media, you can. It's down in the description, and Twitter's also on the end screen. If you want to see more of our videos, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified when we upload a new video. And we'll see you all in the next video. Bye!